Top 3 questions to ask a divorce attorney. Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law. Choosing a divorce attorney is one of the most important decisions you will make in your life, and you want to make sure that you have the information you need to make the right choice. And so these 3 questions will get you some important information that'll help you make the right decision. First of all, you should ask the attorney what percentage of your work is divorce. And the reason this is so important is because once an attorney is licensed, at least in the state of Massachusetts, that attorney can practice in any practice area, in all practice areas. There is an ethical requirement of competency, but it isn't really measured. It's not like the attorney has to take a test to start doing family law or real estate or criminal work. And so you have to be very careful because there are a few attorneys out there who will just take anything on, or they just want to practice in multiple practice areas. And it's very difficult to be good at everything. So especially if you have a lot on the line in terms of money or custody with your children, time with your children, you want an attorney who is focusing on divorce and that specific practice area. Number 2, this is more for once you get into a conversation about what the key issues are and what you are and aren't going to pursue in your case. So the question you want to ask is, can you do a cost-benefit analysis with me on this particular issue? And the reason this is so important is because it's very easy to just blindly fight for everything in divorce, right? Emotions are running high. The attorneys are making money the more conflict there is and the more problems there are that you have to go to a judge for. So it's very important that you do this analysis to make sure you are pursuing the right things. So the way the analysis works is there are basically 3 questions. Number 1, how important is this to me, right? So you want to think about what the value is to you. If it's money, it's easy to quantify. If it's something related to the children, that's a little bit more difficult, but you still want to think about how important it is. Number 2, what are the odds of prevailing on this issue if you go before a judge? Now, this is important because you want to know what your odds are, right? If you're going to go into a battle, you want to make sure that the odds are good enough that it's worth pursuing. So make sure you ask what the odds are of prevailing. You might not get an exact number, but your attorney should be able to give you some information on what he or she thinks are the chances of winning on that particular issue. And finally, cost. What is it going to cost you, not only financially, which you can ask the attorney, and the attorney can at least give you an estimate of what it's going to cost, but also think about what it's going to cost in terms of the time and effort and energy that you have to put into it, right? Aggravation, thinking about this, having to meet with your attorney about it. You have to make sacrifices in other areas of life to address this issue. And so cost is an important question. What are you going to have to put into this? So number 1, what's it worth to you? Number 2, what are the odds of prevailing? And number 3, what is the cost? Both in terms of money and the time and energy you have to put into it. So this is a very important question that you can ask your attorney. Another important question, the 3rd and final question, is ask your attorney, if you were representing my spouse, what position would you take on this? And the reason this is important is because it opens you up to looking at and looking for potential blind spots, right? So again, it's very easy when you're riding high on emotion, and if a divorce firm has financial incentive to keep pushing an issue, to just move ahead blindly. But if you're asking this question, you're having a discussion about the strengths on the other side, and that's helping you weigh your case and weigh your chances more accurately. So ask your attorney, if you were on the other side, how would you pitch this? How would you present this? What is the best case that the other side can make on this particular issue? And so this is very important because it's going to get you the info you need to also make educated decisions about what you should and shouldn't pursue. So what percentage of your practice is divorce? This is especially important when you're shopping for an attorney. And then once you're actually working with an attorney, you can ask your attorney, what is your cost benefit analysis on this particular issue, whatever the issue is. And you can also ask your attorney, what is the best position, what is the best argument you can make for my spouse on this particular issue? And this also helps you size up what is and isn't worth pursuing. If you have any other questions, you can call us 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. If you found this helpful, you can subscribe to our channel, share it with anyone you think might benefit from it, and you can find us on social at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.